Okay, some more updates on the mitt lighter gardening thing. This is that lettuce plant that I have been featuring in the last 2 or 3 videos I put out. It's it's flowering, and I think I'm just going to let it go. But this is just a couple of days after the last video I did, and this is directly, I think, related to the mitt lighter weekly feed that I'm doing. Okay, some more updates. These are the peppers that I got going. Strawberry plants, I've put them all out under the sun except the ones that I have in my little plastic greenhouse over there. Can y'all see this? This has all happened in the last 2 weeks. Okay, so the mitt lighter thing is definitely working. My navel orange tree, this is the one that's 3 years old, and it is covered in fruit. Now, I'm not sure why this one is like a month behind this one that's 2 years old. I'm guessing it's 2 years old. I've had this one a year, well, I'll put it this way. This is a year older than that. And this is covered in them as well. But this started blossoming and put fruit out a month before this one did. And this one is just completely covered. I mean, I'm going to have to thin this one back so much, because there's no way this little tree is going to be able to carry all this stuff. And as you can tell, I hope the wind isn't distorting the microphone so bad that you can't understand my voice, but it is windy here, and it has been for a while now. But again, look at these tomatoes. I mean, I'm having to water all my tomato plants just because of the production of tomatoes that they're doing. I mean, it's something else. You see these? And there's a bunch deeper down into this vine. I don't know if you can see those or not. The patio tomatoes. Oh, sorry about that. Patio tomatoes here. I picked one and gave to a buddy I work with, and I gave him the first one, and he was knocked out by the flavor. My apples look great. I lost one of my apples today. That came over here and found it on the ground. Wind blew it off, and I was really disappointed. I lost all the blooms on my plum tree, so no plums this year and no peaches this year. But again, I want to show this again. All these tomatoes and these. 2 weeks after feeding the mitt lighter. And down here. I mean, that's pretty incredible. Okay, now I got my the reason why I did this video. Dadgummit, I'm sorry. Reason why I did this video in the first place is this right here. This is my feliciana peach tree, and I thought it was dead, and I've been watching it for weeks now. This is my 3-in-1 peach tree that I got from Dave Wilson Nurseries, and it put out blossoms, and the windstorms here tore them all up. But I mean, the tree's doing fine. It's healthy. I got this one a couple of weeks maybe after I got this one, and it was very small, and it was very inexpensive, and I think it's still on here. I'll show you. I got it at Tractor Supply Company for $13. Okay, I staked it, put it in this container, and was told that it probably wouldn't do very much because peach trees require a very long taproot. So I don't know. This one is in a much bigger container than this one, but as you can see, or I hope you can, in the last day it has started to send out buds. So I am very happy, and it's doing it all the way up to the top of the center trunk, and I feel like all of these other ones are going to be just fine. They're all green. I thought what had happened was the tree had died down below the graft, which is right there, and the rest of the tree just hadn't figured it out yet. But I made a couple of large holes in the bottom for drainage, and I added some a little bit of root stimulator and some of the Mittleiter weekly feed to the top. And I haven't been watering this very much, but it's rained here a bunch, and I think it's just finally caught on. And like I said, this literally has just happened in the last 2 days. And this is from this morning. When I came out this morning, these were just barely sticking out. So I'm very happy with that. So it's possible that I may have to take some cotton swabs and go and get some pollen off of some peach trees that are blooming right now, because I think this Las Feliciana needs a pollinator. I don't think it's self-pollinated. But anyway, my other peach tree is coming on out. So 2 peach trees, 2 navel oranges, a Cara, which is a pink navel orange, a Page mandarin, 3 figs, 3-in-1 apple tree, plum tree, tomatoes, peppers, eggplant, cantaloupe and watermelon, Swiss chard, lettuce, some Italian pole beans, onions, garlic, and I'll show you this down here. I already did this a couple of days ago, but again, just the growth with the Mittleiter weekly feed. Go back 2 weeks, 3 weeks and look at my other videos, and you'll see just how much growth has happened with these onion plants. Potatoes, raspberry, blackberry, onions, and so that's it.